Hello, Senior Stoner fans. It's the real Senior Stoner back at you for your Ispire Dab, Diamond Dab of the day. Hello, everybody, and thanks for joining me. As always, if you enjoyed today's video, you know what to do. Hit the subscription button, tell your friends, send a like, and I do respond and enjoy the comments. Hello, everybody. Let's get started with today's topic. We're going to talk about why it's important to be humble in life. Why is humility so important? Humility is a very important virtue because it allows people to be honest with themselves and others. It's also a key ingredient in developing strong, long-lasting relationships. As human beings, we're naturally inclined to think that our ideas are the very best. It becomes an issue when someone keeps their thoughts to themselves, never being able to reap the benefits of the knowledge others have. You see, when humility is practiced, it helps people better understand themselves and others. Being humble allows one to remain teachable throughout life so that one can continue to learn and grow every day. Humility is not thinking less of yourself. It's thinking of yourself less. Let's discuss reasons why humility is so very important. Humility makes us authentic and honest. When we're humble, we're more likely to be authentic and honest with ourselves and others. This is because we don't put ourselves on a pedestal and therefore have no need to pretend to be someone that we're not. We're also less likely to criticize others because we understand that everyone is different and has unique strengths and weaknesses. Humility gives us a greater sense of purpose. Humility makes it easier for us to discover our purpose in life because we realize that success comes from fulfilling the roles that are given to us by others, not just the ones that we want for ourselves. This allows us to seek out opportunities and ventures that will allow us to find fulfillment in our life. Humility also makes us appreciate our successes more because we realize that they're the result of the efforts of a lot of people, not just ourselves. Humility is like a switch in the brain, which turns humility on. Humility brings peace to our life. If we're humble, we realize that much of our life is outside of our control. When we understand this, it provides us with a sense of inner peace. We no longer need to feel stressed out when things don't go the way we want them to, because we can let go and focus on what's important to our life. Humility helps us dream big. When we're humble, we don't mindlessly follow the ideas or dreams of others. Instead, we seek out ways to improve upon them and make them our own so that we can create something special and unique. It helps us to think big. Furthermore, because humility allows us to acknowledge that we don't know things, it encourages curiosity and a drive for continuous learning so that one is always growing in their knowledge base. Humility allows us to serve others selflessly. You see, when you're humble, it becomes easier for us to serve other people selflessly because criticism doesn't become a problem when someone makes a mistake. This enables people around the world to better help each other without worrying about being judged by their peers. Humility leads to longevity. Yes, out of the virtues, humility might be the most important one because it provides us with a sense of purpose in our life and allows us to stay healthy. Those who are humble truly have less stress, which means that their immune system will be stronger, making them more resistant to even fatal diseases. Since humble people know that their success doesn't come from themselves, but rather from others around them, they're happier because they don't feel entitled to everything that comes their way. This makes it easier for them to resist manipulation by other people who are looking for fame or power over others. Humility allows us to forgive more easily. When we're humble, it becomes easier for us to forgive others because you realize that everyone makes mistakes. You also understand that holding on to anger and resentment does nothing but harm you emotionally. This allows us to move on from the past and focus on the present and the future. Humility helps to connect with others. Humble people are more likely to connect with others because they don't feel the need to put up those walls. They understand that everyone has something valuable to share and are therefore more interested in getting to know other people. They don't have the need to dominate or control conversations, which makes social interactions more enjoyable for everyone involved. Humility encourages collaboration. When people are humble, they're more likely to work collaboratively with others because they understand that no one person can do everything on their own. By working together, they can achieve things that would have been impossible if they were working separately. This also allows them to learn from the experience and expertise of others. Humility helps us to accept compliments graciously. When someone compliments us, it's easy to become arrogant and deny the validity of what's been said. However, when you're humble, you accept the compliment graciously and with gratitude. This makes the person who gave the compliment feel appreciated and valued, which is a feeling we all desire. Humility prevents us from becoming arrogant. Arrogance is the direct opposite of humility and is often something that occurs when people become too proud of their accomplishments. This can lead to several problems, including but not limited to feeling superior to others, thinking that you are just better than anybody else, and being insensitive to others' feelings. When people are arrogant, it even is sometimes difficult for them to learn and grow as individuals. Humility truly helps us appreciate what we have. Humble people appreciate everything that they have in life because they understand that everything comes from hard work. They're not materialistic, and therefore they do not need a lot of things to make them happy. They're grateful for their health, family, friends, and all the things that they own, which allow them to live a relatively stress-free life. Humility prevents us from becoming manipulative. Humble people understand that manipulation does nothing but harm others, so they're less likely to engage in that type of behavior, which makes people more authentic and helps them gain the respect of the people around them. When you're humble, you won't feel the need to control everything since you're confident with what you are. Humility prevents us from becoming egotistic. Egotism is another side effect of pride and often occurs when people become obsessed with themselves. This can lead to several problems such as being extremely self-centered, having a lack of empathy for others, and being insensitive to other people's feelings. When people are egotistical, it becomes difficult for them to form long-lasting relationships because they only truly care about themselves. Humility, well, let's finish it with this. It's important for your spiritual growth, whatever your spiritual growth might be. Humility. It's an amazing thing, humility. I used to think being humble was bad. That's right, when I was a young person, I was all cocky. Beat my chest, stuck it out. I'm better than everybody else. But you know what? I'm a person just like everybody else. We're all the same. We all put our pants on one leg at a time. We all walk putting one foot in front of the other. This has been the Real Senior Stoner, talking about humility and how important it is in life to be humble. You know, a lot of people think it's bad to be humble. Incorrect. Humility is a wonderful thing. Let's have our dab of the day with our Ispire Daab e-rig and get rolling. Thanks so much for joining me today, everybody. As always, if you enjoyed today's video, you know what to do. Hit that subscribe button, send a like my way, and I respond to all the comments. Thanks again, everybody. I truly appreciate every single one of you out there on the Senior Stoner channel and those that are visiting. Tell your friends. Cheers, everybody. Have a wonderful day. Cheers, everybody.